G'day everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now, I went down to the supermarket today here in New Zealand, Tokoroa, New Zealand, drove down to the supermarket because I wanted to see what the prices were like. In fact, I had to do some shopping, but I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube, people comparing prices in their country with prices overseas, so I thought, why don't we do that? So I went down to the supermarket. Here we go, look, $4.50 for pears and apples, $3. This is per kilo, of course. They're not in season at the moment, so a little bit expensive, but you know, that's okay. Bell peppers, capsicums, $2.50 each. That's a lot better. They were over $5 a few months ago, which isn't too bad. Everybody's favorite bananas, and here we go, let's have a look at the bananas. How much are they charging for those? Well, if you want organic, it is $5.75, but the cheapest is $3.50 something. But here we go, this is where things get a bit expensive. Tomatoes, if you live in America, $9, nearly $10 a kilo. Now, they were nearly $20 a kilo a few weeks ago, but fortunately the weather's improved. And there we go, $3.99 for potatoes, for spuds, and over here we've got half a cabbage for nearly $6. Really? Seriously? Half a cabbage? My goodness, what's going on there? Walk along, carrots. How much are we paying for carrots here? $3.49 a kilo. That's not too bad. They've been a lot worse than that. But let's have a look at lettuce, shall we? Just a humble old lettuce. $4.25 for a lettuce. Oh my goodness, that's an awful lot of money to spend. But of course, ground beef or mince as we call it in New Zealand, that's also really expensive here. That's what does that say? That says $19, $20 for a kilo. That's 2.25 pounds for Americans, $20. And here we go, 350 grams is $10 basically for 350 grams of premium ground beef. Chicken, everyone loves chicken, and here we go. We've got $15 for that packet of chicken there, and it works out I think about $21 a kilo. $21 a kilo, that's a lot of money for chicken. And this isn't best quality either. It's pretty old chooks. They're pretty tough and rubbery. They're not premium. And if you want to buy a whole chicken, there we go, on special, $15.50 for a frozen chicken. Ooh, but bacon, don't get me started on bacon. Now here's $19 for 800 grams. That's just about 2 pounds or something. The price of bacon is about $22 a kilo in New Zealand. That's unbelievably high compared to many other countries. And bread, let's have a look at bread, $3.50 for a loaf of sliced bread. There's more expensive stuff. I think it goes up to, the cheaper stuff, $3. If you go up to the more expensive stuff, it's about $3.90. Let's have a look. I think I caught some on camera here. $3.90. In fact, this is the bread I bought for $3.90 for a loaf of bread. Unbelievably expensive. And then what do we got here? $5.40 for butter. There's a pound of butter basically for $5.40. If you want the better butter, $8. For some, it's wrapped in gold foil, it must be better. Or there you go, $8 for gold foil butter. And this is only 400 grams, not even a whole pound. No, eggs, $3.90 for 6 little eggs. Not big eggs, little eggs. If you want 10 bigger eggs, it's $6.50. And they're not organic, they're not free range, they're just eggs, just regular old eggs. Oh, man. And if you're looking at pasta, $2.30. Here we go for in the pasta aisle. Most things are $2.30 on special. 30% off for spaghetti. $2.30 for that packet of spaghetti. Still, pasta's supposed to be really cheap, but it's not that cheap, trust me. Even the, the lasagna there, $3 for a little tiny box of lasagna. Yep, your money doesn't go far in New Zealand. And they're only New Zealand dollars, but I'll talk about that towards the end of the video. And baked beans. Everyone loves baked beans, but geez, for $3.10 a can, I think I'd be eating something else. $3.10 a can, even the cheaper ones on special, $2.60 for a can of baked beans. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Rice, everybody loves rice. $18 basically for 5 kilos of rice. That's what, 10, 11, 12 pounds or something like that. 11 pounds, I think. There we go. And that one, $17.50 as well. So yeah, staples can be quite expensive. And there's a 1 kilo of rice there. And another 1 kilo, $4, Australian brown rice, $4 a kilo. So that's not too bad. Cheerio cereals. Here we go. Cereals. Everyone has to have cereals. $5.80 on special for Honey Puffs, which apparently are a traditional New Zealand favourite. Cheapest cornflakes, $3.70 for a box. And I think I had a look here at the Kellogg's. You compare this to your country, $4.70 for a box of 450 gram box of Kellogg's cornflakes. Now here we go. This is Pepsi Cola, $3 for a 1.5 litre bottle. 1.5 litres, $3. Same with Mountain Dew. It's all the same stuff, different colour. And I think I went down the aisle and also checked out Coca-Cola to give you a comparison, because some people are Pepsi, some people are Coke. Here we go, Coca-Cola, 2.25 litres. No, that's 1.5 litres. $3 for that as well. If you want the big bottle, 2.25 litres, $4.70. Whoa, I'm glad my wife drinks that, but I don't touch the stuff. Man, it's so expensive. And even just little cans. If you want half a dozen little cans, $6 something. Peanut butter. Everyone loves peanut butter. $7.50 for this jar of peanut butter. Down here, $6 for some stuff on special. What have we got? Almond butter. Apparently that's quite good. Never tried it. Now we get some more peanut butter. $6.90 for what? These are pretty small jars. They're not big jars. I'll show you in a moment how small they are. I'll pick one up with my little tiny man hands and you'll see how small they are. This one, I think I'll pick up this one here. Here we go, $5. How big is a jar of $5 peanut butter in New Zealand? Let's have a look. Pick it up, Bruce. There you go. Look at that. Look how small that jar is. $5. Ooh, I'm sure it must be cheaper in America. Anyway, there is my trolley of stuff, and I'm just whinging at the moment because there was only 2 checkout operators in the entire supermarket, and people were backed up down the aisles. Oh, really? That's the best they can do? It's not like they're not making a snot load of money. And there's my receipt with my $85 bill. $85 for the stuff I bought. I'm going to tell you about the stuff I bought now. You decide for yourself if it's super expensive or not. Well, there you go. $85 and I got 2 small bags of groceries with a bit of meat, some bread, bottle of Coca-Cola for the wife, and that was really about it. Nothing. It's about half a week's worth of meat just for me alone, and a few treats for the old Sheila. Unbelievably expensive. Now, in some of the videos I've seen on YouTube where YouTubers are shopping around the supermarkets doing price comparisons, they convert the dollars, the prices, they convert them to other countries to get a sense of relativity. But that's not the way to do it, because it's not the actual dollar value that's important, it's how much of your income it represents. And different people in different countries earn different amounts. Now, I did some research. For example, here in New Zealand, the median income, middle income, is $56,000 a year. And if we convert that to American, that is 31,000 US dollars a year, and it's 27,000 pounds a year in the UK. So look at your income and how it compares to those. And because we know that those countries, UK and USA, for example, have a higher average income, a higher median income than New Zealand. For example, in the USA, it's $37,500 a year is the median income, versus in US dollars, $31,000 for New Zealand. In the UK, your median income is £31,400 a year versus £27,000 a year for New Zealanders. So you see, we have a lot less money to spend because we earn a lot less money. So if you look at it, those prices are effectively more than US dollars or UK pounds, because we have less money to spend on food. So when you see something that's worth 3 New Zealand dollars, it's actually more expensive for us than if it was 3 UK pounds for you or 3 US dollars for you if you're in the USA. So don't bother trying converting the currencies. Just realize that the dollar prices you've seen in this video are actually more than the equivalent converted to your currency, because we just don't earn so much. We just don't earn so much. Anyway, I wanted to give you a bit of an insight, see how it is. And one thing I forgot to mention in this is New Zealand pictures itself as the most productive and efficient producer of dairy products in the world. You saw our butter, it was $5 at the cheapest. Most of, like, if you're buying a premium, it's $8, less than a pound, 400 grams, less than a pound, probably about 14 ounces. And also, I forgot to show you the cheese. I love cheese. I eat about 1 kilo of cheese a week. It's amazing how I stay trim, taut, and terrific, isn't it? Anyway, I eat 1 kilo of cheese a week, and I like a nice, tasty cheddar. And in New Zealand, that cheese costs me $20 to $22 a kilo. Huge amount of money. Compare that. In fact, the strange thing is, there are people in New Zealand that are actually ordering their groceries from Amazon in Australia and having them shipped to New Zealand and paying less than if they'd shopped in our own local supermarket. That's how bad the duopoly is in New Zealand. The 2 supermarket chains, they don't have to be competitive, because where else are you going to go? So they just, you know, and the government's looked into this here and said, oh yeah, it's terrible, but we're not going to do anything. Anyway, just a bit of content for this channel, which has been neglected by me. Remember, I have 2 other channels. I have XJet, I have RC Model Reviews. If you don't recognize me, go and have a look at those channels. And in the meantime, thank you for watching. Give me a sub, give me a thumbs up. Bye for now. Oh, no, before I go, don't go. Comment. Go to the comments. Tell me how these prices compare with your country. Are they higher? Are they lower? What do you think? Is New Zealand be a good place to come and live with the lower wages and the high prices? You tell me.